Good morning and welcome to Iraq, or more specifically Baghdad. I know what you're thinking. Eddie, what are you doing in Baghdad, you silly sausage? But today, actually over the next 2 days, I'm going to make this video over 2 days, I'm going to be going around Baghdad, doing some touristy stuff, some non-touristy stuff, and yeah, showing you that your preconceptions about Iraq are not true. The people here are lovely, and it's an amazingly welcoming and friendly place. So yeah, without further ado, let's go and explore Baghdad. My first stop, as with every morning, is to get some fresh juice and a falafel. Let's go!
If you want to enter in the Husseiniya.
Into the mosque?
Yeah, because this house for the Allah. Welcome.
Okay, I will enter. Shukran.
Welcome.
Thank you, my friend.
Welcome.
Much appreciated.
See you again.
I'm from Britannia, in
I
Glazen.
know. From London?
Yes, from London.
Where are you from then?
How did you guess I was from
I'm in London, in North Wembley.
Oh, Wembley.
Yeah, 2 girls and 1 boy, my son, in London.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Now you are in hotel?
No, my friend is Iraqi Canadian.
Yeah?
He lived here for 5 years, so I stay in his apartment down the road.
Okay, if you want this my home,
Yes.
you can enter, you can come to me.
Okay.
No problem. Maybe
Okay.
again when you come back for Baghdad,
Yes.
you can give my telephone number.
Sure, I will take your telephone number.
My name, Haji Muhammad. Your name?
Eddie,
Adi.
short for Edward.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, my friend. All the best.
Bye-bye.
Ma salama.
See you again.
Bye-bye, my friend. I mean, if there could possibly have been a better start to this video and what I'm trying to prove here, I'm literally just walking to the shop to get some juice and falafel, and the random man's introduced himself, says welcome to Iraq, says come into the mosque, sit in the mosque, you can come stay at my home. Just a great example of how hospitable, welcoming, and just amazing the people here are, despite their sad and tragic past. So this is what I've been eating for breakfast, lunch and dinner whilst in Baghdad. Mutanabbi, you have to say hello.
Hello.
It's my friend Mutanabbi, Ali's roommate, and we're going to take over the world with AI machine learning. This guy is a genius.
No, I'm just a normal person trying to do his job, that's it.
Normal person trying to do his job. He's very humble. This has falafel, salad, potato chips. Am I forgetting something? Hummus, cucumber, lettuce, and the special mango sauce. What is that called? Amber.
Yeah, amber.
Amber. So amber is the orange stuff you can see on top, which is basically like a mango sauce that you only find here in Iraq, and it's amazing. The falafel wraps, I've been all over the Middle East. The best right here in Iraq at this shop. We're now heading to the Grand Memorial, it is called. What is the Arabic pronunciation?
Al-Shaheed.
Mosque Shaheed.
Yeah.
Mosque Shaheed. 5 to 10 kilometers in Baghdad takes like 30 to 45 minutes because the traffic is so crazy. And they don't have traffic lights, just a man telling people where to go in the middle of the road. The population's grown from less than 1 million to 10 million, but they're still using the same road infrastructure system. So after a long traffic-filled journey, we've arrived at Al-Shaheed. Eh?
No, Al-Shaheed.
Al-Shaheed.
Yeah, Al-Shaheed.
Al-Shaheed, which is the Martyrs Monument in English. It was commissioned by Saddam Hussein to be built in 1983, and originally as a memorial for the soldiers of the Iran-Iraq war, but since then it has become a memorial for all soldiers. And as usual, same with Babylon and Saddam's palace yesterday, there is not a single other person here. Why is it so quiet?
Because no one cares to come here.
Fair enough.
It's only here for graduation, like the new graduate students, they just came here to take a photos.
Okay.
And that's it.
So yeah, looks like we have the whole place to ourselves, and there's a museum underneath, so that should be interesting. Is it down here?
I don't know.
Oh, you've never been here. You've never been here either.
Yes.
So you've lived in Baghdad for
7 years.
7 years, and you have never been here.
Yeah.
Well, today's the day. It's amazing, isn't it? The size of this is just absolutely incredible. It's one of many kind of big monuments and building projects that Saddam Hussein funded during his dictatorship to kind of cement his legacy and yeah, leave his mark and try and give Iraq some kind of cultural identity and pride, basically.
In Arabic poetry about
Arabic poetry?
yeah, about
wow.
who soldiers who did defend what they like, things that they like.
80 سلم رياض صدام 1983 3 سنوات.
Oh, and 3. So this place is built by Mitsubishi.
Mitsubishi
Yeah,
ياباني.
the Japanese company that manufacturing cars.
Mitsubishi?
Yeah, Mitsubishi. It's built by Mitsubishi. Yeah.
السعري.
He would like to make this.
It'll turn the fountain on.
Fountain.
So why would Japan come to build it? Is that because of what you were saying earlier, how you give them oil and they come and do things in...
A car manufacturer company.
Oh, no.
Why would they build?
It's so random, isn't it?
It is.
Wow, what a nice man. This is amazing.
In March, the sun will be like directly on that flag, and you will see Iraq, like the map of Iraq.
الظل مال الشمس يعني.
The shade.
So the sun comes through
Yeah, the light of the sun coming through that glass on the top, and then you will draw like Iraq.
Oh
the
my
Iraq
God.
border and down.
So it comes through that tiny crack down onto here, and then I guess the reflecting sunlight, this is built in a way that makes this a map of Iraq. Incredible. This guy who works here seems to have taken us under his wing, and I'm really here for it. Here we are in the museum, the very empty museum that we have all to ourselves. So all of this stuff in the glass cases is basically students who rebelled against Saddam's regime in the 90s, who were executed by Saddam. It's their things. So they live on forever here, and their sacrifice will not be forgotten.
غدا على الحياطين مال الحرب العراقية الإيرانية.
Okay, so these names in the wall, you see them?
Yeah.
It's the soldier who sacrificed himself in the Iraqi-Iranian war.
Wow, that's a lot of names. There's just so many, I can't even... The wall just goes on forever. Such a sad history. But hopefully a bright future.
Saddam, he was afraid from this because they have their crowds.
Oh, okay. So they're prominent religious figures that...
Yeah, and Saddam was afraid from them because they have their...
They have support of the people and followers, so yeah, Saddam killed them all. Awful, just awful. And just as I was saying in the other room, how the wall of the dead during the Iran-Iraq war goes on forever. It's okay, go for it. This guy's so nice, he's worried about getting in my video. He's showing us around the whole place. Look, the wall just goes on forever. I can't even see the end of it, all the way at the end of the room. It's just, I think it's just a massive circle around the whole place. So sad.
Unreal toilet, man.
Right, so we've taken a special trip to Saddam Hussein's toilet. Smells good in here. So when Saddam Hussein was dictator here, this toilet was reserved specially for Saddam Hussein. No one could use the toilet but Saddam Hussein. So yeah, this is Saddam Hussein's toilet.
I need to piss. I will ask the guy if we can piss.
Ask him if we can piss in Saddam Hussein's toilet.
No
use it
one
but
can
him.
use it, only him.
Yes.
And we go together and piss on it.
Yes, let's piss on it.
You go you first and then I will give
Okay, I went to piss in Saddam Hussein's toilet. We're gonna end this very sad and depressing part of the video in the museum with something a bit more light-hearted. We might as well wash our hands in Saddam Hussein's sink while we're here. There we go. Lovely. It's pretty weird to think Saddam Hussein was in this room. It's very, very surreal. This whole trip around Iraq is just crazy. It's mind-blowing. My favourite word. You want to piss in his toilet?
Yes.
Have fun. Thank you for showing us around. It's very kind of you. It is an amazing place. Very, very, very interesting. Okay, so we're leaving the Martyrs Memorial now, which was an amazing experience. I feel like everything I do in Iraq, I have no expectations, and it's always just great and mind-blowing, and it's a very interesting place, Iraq.
Today you are with me, you will enjoy it.
Yes, it's true. Having a mutabar. Mutabar.
No, it's hard. Just call me more. That's it.
Mutabar.
Just call me more.
His name is very difficult to pronounce.
Yeah, even for Iraqis, they need 5 years.
That's what Lily was saying. Syrian Hungarian who's staying with us. Speaks Arabic, and even she struggles to pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Very
my
confusing.
Name is meaning that the man that you're waiting for.
The man I've been waiting for.
The waiting one.
Wow, that's powerful.
So basically, you are waiting me.
And you finally arrived.
No, you arrived.
You were waiting for me, and I was waiting for you.
I don't know.
Anyway, we're now gonna go. So that was the obviously old history of Iraq and Baghdad, and now we're gonna go see what's going on in the new up and coming young side of Baghdad. We tried to go through the exit, but here it's better to leave the way you came in because Iraqi police officers get very confused. We're now back at the thing, and look at this fountain over there. The noise comes up through there, then into this one. You can hear it very loudly, and then the moment silent. Fountain, silent. Wow. Mitsubishi, shout out. Fair play. You did a good job with that one. So we've been trying to get a taxi, and like we've stopped what, like 5 or 6 cars? 6. This is the seventh car, and even though they're taxi drivers, they just say, oh, no, I don't want to go there, and then just drive off. Right, so it's been like 10 taxis now, and still no one will take us. So we're having to use Kareem to order, which is like their version of Uber, to order a taxi, which is quite expensive, but we can't stand by this highway all day. Finding your captain. In Iraq, the driver of your cab is called a captain. And the button you press to order says Yalla. You click Yalla.
Which just means let's go.
Let's go. You click Yalla and your captain comes to pick you up.
And just start raining on us.
Your captain is on the way. Now it's starting to rain. I haven't even seen rain in Iraq. I've seen rain once in 3 months in the Middle East. And that was in Petra in Jordan. You like the rain? I love the rain, it reminds me of England. Hopefully our captain will arrive soon and save us. What the fuck is going on there? He's dragging a car with a bungee. He's dragging a car with a bungee. The guy's dragging a car with a fucking bungee. Hamish, you're like that. So after about, well, how long were we in there? Like 45 minutes?
1 hour, man.
1 hour in the taxi to go, what, like 5-6 kilometers? 8 kilometers. The traffic here is just like actually painful. This is the Save Iraqi Culture Monument. So this man with his arms is holding up Iraqi culture. That's the idea.
Yeah, and these are written in Sumerian.
In Sumerian, which is the ancient Babylon language.
Yes.
Wow.
Written language.
And how do you pronounce it in Arabic, the name?
تمثال الحفاظ على الحضارة العراقية. 3 arms, you will see like full body, muscular and one.
Yeah, then it will be normal. So he has 3 extra arms. Oh well, there's a football. Hold this, let me get a touch of that.
يقول لك كلش قوية.
ايه نفخها زايد.
He just put her like
Pumped it up.
yeah, pumped it up.
Shukran.
He asking about the account, like how much is the account?
In England, like £150, like $200.
ببريطانيا تقريبا $200. بالعكس ما يومهم أغلى.
This tastes good. Oh! Whoa! What's going on? What does he want me to do?
He's like a goalkeeper, so
He wants me to shoot again.
Yes.
I'm gonna put it bottom left corner. Ready? That was bad. That was the first try.
واحد.
There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted the first time. Shape to go that side, send him, and then reverse it into the other corner. See, the people of Iraq are very friendly and amazing people, aren't they, Mutanabbi? See that shisha's got me a little bit high. Go for the other corner this time. Two out of three. See, I found my range now. You have to take one.
Let's try.
Yeah?
Why not?
Yeah, you take next one. Right, I'm 2 out of 3. You need to complete the job. Mutanabbi is like the Iraqi Mo Salah.
No, I'm not good, man. This is my first time doing that.
It's good contact though. Have another one. You strike the ball well. Better than most people.
Back again.
One more. You gotta get one in. Oh, top corner. In off the crossbar.
No, it's far away.
There we go, the moment of truth for this guy, his crowning glory. Oh, it's decent. Masalama. Shukran. On the way to dinner, we're now in a park, which is also a theme park.
Which is the biggest park in Baghdad. It's called Zawraa.
It's pretty lit here. Pretty lit. It is massive, isn't it?
I know.
Why does no one cycle around Baghdad?
Because it's not in our culture.
Instead, you just drive car and wait in traffic jam for 10
Look,
hours.
These animals. This is the zoo. Oh, there is a lion.
It is not the nicest
I know.
enclosure.
I know.
Could they not put some plants in there or something?
The feet is not designed to do that. I hate. Oh my god, look, they are like chickens. You want some meat?
He looks like he wants meat. So in the park there's a zoo, an Iraqi zoo, which has a very wide variety of animals. The conditions they're kept in are not amazing, and it's quite sad. But when in Baghdad, I guess. There's 2 wolves here in the I'm not surprised he's howling, because they're in the darkest, dingiest, dirtiest, most depressing enclosure I've ever seen.
Look at that hyena.
Look at his leg, he looks like he's hurt.
Maybe because he's really depressed.
I would be depressed if I was in there.
Even the floor is not right for living. It's not right
It's just concrete room.
Yeah,
covered in
walk.
shit.
Oh my god.
This smells appalling. This is actually kind of...
He's dying, man. I really feel sad for them.
Me too, it's awful, man. Made it out of the depressing zoo, and we're gonna go on the Ferris wheel now. We just jump in.
Yeah.
This is interesting. You're scared? That's you. I'm scared of this dodgy Iraqi Ferris wheel. The view from the top though, surely is going to be amazing.
It is.
We're at the top. I'm scared and I want to go down. Look at this Iraqi manufacturing. I'm scared.
It's okay, man. It's really okay.
You made me scared by trying to get me scared on purpose.
No, I'm just kidding.
Now I can't get it out of my head. I'm holding onto this pole. Like that'll save me if this thing collapses.
Nothing will save me.
That's what I mean. Nothing will save me now, he says.
Just instant death.
Instant death.
I'm just kidding, man.
That sounds good.
The Baghdad Tower.
Oh
It's
yeah.
really famous. There is a restaurant on top of it.
There.
Yeah, we're going down.
Good. Let's go down. Let's get off this thing. Get some dinner.
You want to choose your fish?
Yeah, let's choose my fish.
And
Here we go. Proper Iraqi dinner.
you can ask him, like, bring a good fish and he will bring it.
How do I know what a good fish is?
You ask him.
Okay.
Charlie Sincha.
Tali simche.
Yeah.
Tali simche. It's like 3 o'clock now. I was meant to leave at 10, but getting money out in Iraq is extremely difficult. Thankfully, my bank account works with the ATMs here, or some of them, but this Hungarian couple who we've been staying with all week haven't been able to get any money out, so I said if they sent me money through international bank transfer, Hungary to English account, I would go and get them money. Went to go get the money, the ATM swallowed my card, then it took 20 minutes for them to get the card back out, and then it was blocked automatically. So I went home, unblocked it, went to a different bank, I clicked the money, it started making the noise like the money was coming. I was like, yeah, your transaction is good, the money is coming. And then the whole ATM just broke, it just froze, malfunctioned, and they've actually taken that money out of my account and I don't have the money. We managed to sort it out. Someone else in the flat had a load of cash and they gave me the cash to give to the Hungarians, and I'm going to send them some crypto. We're heading to Mutanabbi Street today, which is where all the books are sold. So I wanted to go to the House of Wisdom, but that is now shut. So we're going to take a journey back into Baghdad before I go to the airport, to Mutanabbi Street. Let's see what happens. Oh, this is my driver, Ahmed. Say hello, Ahmed.
Hello.
Hello. He's a good man. Another example of the incredible Iraqi kindness. My Kareem driver has just offered to buy me a drink for no reason, so we've stopped midway on the journey. And now we're going to enjoy a nice juice by the looks of things. Shukran, that is very kind of you. It is a grape juice. Grape juice.
This.
Yes, grape. Shukran.
Hello.
Habibi, masalama. Little selfie of our grape juice. Wow, it's really good. What a generous man. I've definitely been very pleasantly surprised since I've come here. How friendly and well, salam. See how friendly and welcoming the people are. Sad to leave in a few hours. Oh well, that's life. This is a statue of Abu al-Tayyib al-Mutanabbi, which is what Mutanabbi Street is named after. And he was a great Arabian poet of the Abbasid era.
The woman, baby, old man,
Nice.
the couple,
couple.
Couple and Guevara.
Guevara, of course, Che Guevara. Actor, famous actor in a...
Famous in Iraq and Iran.
Oh, amazing. What's his name?
Mustafa Zamani.
Mustafa Zamani. Cool. Well, nice to meet you, brother.
Thank you.
All the best. Ma salama. Onto Mutanabbi Street, which is the modern day heart and soul of the Baghdad intellectual and literacy community. It's based very near to the House of Wisdom, the older powerhouse of intellect here in Baghdad. And even though we can't get in there, I'll tell you about it all the same. So Baghdad's heyday was some 1,200 years ago, and under the reign of the caliphs Al-Shaheed and Al-Mamun, the House of Wisdom started out as a library and turned into kind of an intellectual learning center. And all the best scholars, scientists, astrologers, zoologists from all around the world came to study there. And this was during the European Dark Ages, where obviously England, France, all of Europe was dying of the plague because they had no soap. They were using soap here and fighting over wheels of cheese. But this was the Islamic Golden Age, when Iraq was one of the most wealthy and powerful countries on earth. As the years rolled by, the House of Wisdom grew and grew and grew as the different caliphs extended it and took great pride in collecting ancient texts and books from around the world, which would be translated into Arabic, so the people learning there could read, study and debate and basically build on the theories of modern, or not modern, but modern at the time, kind of scientific knowledge. The people who were invited to stay there, the scholars as well, would receive lots of money in order to come. They were some of the most well-supported students throughout history and would get things like massages every day, food cooked for them every day to make sure that they could work on this database of knowledge to the best of their ability. Many amazing things were invented at the House of Wisdom and in Baghdad, Old Babylonia in general. Things like the number 0 they created, the first theories of algebra. The numbers we use today, 1 to 10, whatever the modern day number system in English, is salam. Based off the translations they made, and it's the same shapes. So they basically came up with our modern day numbers, astro globes things. This was thousands of years ago, and they used to basically measure how far away the sun and the clouds and the sky were, to be able to tell the time without clocks and know when the sun would rise and fall. The first battery actually wasn't made here in Baghdad, but in ancient Babylonia, where I was the other day. A battery that you could, power as a light and use to drill. That's how they built a lot of stuff. And since then, the technology disappeared for thousands of years. They even had robots that would serve them wine and stuff like that. I'm good, how are you? I'm fine. And serve them wine and stuff like that. You can research all this because the internet will explain it way better than me, but yeah, the things that came from kind of historical ancient Iraq, it wasn't even known as Iraq back then, are just completely mind-blowing. And I had no idea about this before I came here, so I strongly recommend you to look it all up. What happened to the House of Wisdom in 1258 during the siege of Baghdad, when the Mongols came here? They pillaged the city over the course of a week. It said this river ran red with the blood of the people and then black with the ink of all the books they destroyed. And it was when the House of Wisdom finally fell. It was one of the biggest loss of knowledge throughout human history, up there with the Alexandria Library. And Baghdad and Iraq never really recovered. Okay guys, my captain is on the way to take me to the airport, so that's the end of the Iraqi adventures. It was an amazing week and a half here. I hadn't planned on coming here, but I managed to fit it in to my trip, but sadly I can't stay any longer. Coming here has really spiked my interest and changed my perception of what I thought of Iraq, and yeah, I wish I could stay longer because there's so many other stuff. Salam! Outside of the city that I still want to see, but I guess that gives me a reason to come back, which is always a good thing. And this should be an example to everyone that life begins outside the comfort zone, and that the media, another random man waving at me, hello, and that the media and the government are not your friends, and you should not believe everything you read in the news, because Iraq is a wonderful place full of wonderful people.